Yo, you live.
Hey, why Wack say your whole boxing career was fake?
You asked me about another man? Don't ask me about another man, bro. Go ask another man why another man say what another man say. Don't ask about no other man, bro. You ask me about other men, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about me, bro. Don't ask me about no other men, bro.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. In this episode, you're gonna hear Porky, the Pyru Police aka CS2 badges, go on a vicious verbal attack against Sharice Mills and Luce Cannon. Apparently, there's a story going around that Porky got ran out of Miami, and he's not too happy about it. So he's got a lot to say about these two. He also reads a portion of Luce's father's paperwork that I'm pretty sure he got from Eddie Boy. In the video, you're gonna hear CS2 back accuse Lucy of putting in work for Big U, even though Porky knows the feds are listening. I guess Porky and Lucy are in a race to see who can tell on who first.
We got content?
Yeah, this some new content. These bozos.
Let's go.
So we're gonna play this content. Okay, so I go at Freeway Rick. Well, I didn't really go at Freeway Rick. Y'all seen I try to be humble. The man FaceTime me from Vlad, called my bluff, talking about the paperwork. I'm telling him, look, bro, I don't trip the police shit. I still with you on that. But a nigga gave me some other paperwork on you while I was defending you. Right? Boom. He tell me I'm lying. Now, I didn't tell him what nigga gave me the paperwork. Right? I look up, Luce Cannon calls this nigga on the phone on the jail call. Hey, Freeway Rick, hey, King, hey, what's out here with Wax talking about? Hold on, bozo. You the mother that came with the paperwork against the nigga. Right? While we was on StreamYard on the 100 Show YouTube channel. So they talking. All right, cool. Freeway calls 600 once I released the paperwork. He said, yeah, my Zoe niggas chased Wack out of Miami 2 days ago. Now, this sometime this week. Now, the last time I was in Miami is when I did the Charleston White interview. I ain't been back. That got to be a couple months, right? I've been in California the last month and a half, 2 months or whatever, right? So I called Freeway Rick. 600 got the content, right? I get on the phone with Freeway Rick. Freeway Rick say this. You said a nigga chased me to the police. Freeway, do you know that I was a nigga? Ain't no nigga chased me where? They in Miami, right? Yeah. So I ain't been to Miami. When I left you in Miami?
Shit. About a month ago? Yeah, we was out there like a month ago.
The day I did Charles.
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. So whoever that nigga, because I got some goals, I can send them to go film. Freeway, look, I know you got your elbow. Don't get it with me. I'm not a rapper, bro. Ain't no nigga chase me. I ain't been to Miami since Memorial Day. I don't know who told you that, but he's lying. But if you want to act like you want to chase me, let me know where he at.
It was Sky 9 said it.
Who?
Sky 9.
I don't know that nigga. He lied to you, bro, on Pyru. On everything Pyru stand for. Last time I left Miami was Memorial Day. I left 600 there. Ain't been back. So now I sit back and I wait. And sure enough, Freeway Rick and Luce Cannon talk. Luce Cannon calls the Zoe nigga with the hungry hippo Sharice, right? This look like she done swallowed the hamburger and the ham at the same time, right? They called this nigga, and I'm gonna let y'all hear this phone conversation. Pay attention when Luce Cannon get on the phone with the Zoe nigga down in Miami. He tells them, we ain't. He gets off of it real quick. He calls back. They try to double back. Sharice on the phone with the Zoe nigga like she know the nigga. And she tries to put it like, yeah, we just wanted to get it clear what you did to Wack. She tried to twist it and he don't go for it. So when I hear this 20 minutes ago, y'all know what Wack did. I called the Zoe nigga. So we're going to play their content first, right, of yesterday. And then I'm gonna play me fresh off the phone with this nigga today. Here we go.
Let's get right to it.
To hear the cost of this call, press 4 now. To accept, you may begin speaking now.
Hello? Miss Sergeant, what's up with it, King? What's up, King? How you doing? Good. Ever since the call with you and Freeway, Wack and 600, they got, like, I don't know, like, bent out of shape over it, but you know how they got, and they've been on, like, a scorched earth. Okay, White, you got my phone, right? Yeah. No, but we're going to get the real story with Zoe. Zoe, what's up with it?
What up, my bro? How you been, bro?
Man, you know I've been chilling in good spirits.
I know. I gotta keep up with your people, man. I was, shit got hot, but, I pray for you, you be good.
You know I'm good. The trip stay good.
Yeah.
I wanted to touch on the story with you and Wack. Because the Freeway Rick said that you chased him out of Miami, right?
We on the phone.
Looks like this guy, Luce Cannon, is out here trying to get someone else locked up, on a federally recorded line, no less. He's talking about running CS2 badges, another federal informant, out of the city. This is what the so-called exposers are bringing to the table, y'all.
I know. But I ain't got no beef with Freeway.
Freeway said that you chased out Wack.
No, it wasn't me.
So the dude Luce Cannon is on the phone with says he's not the one who did it, but he never said it didn't happen. That means there's still a real chance somebody did run Porky up out of Miami.
How is Wycliffe?
Cliff is good. He was just in Africa. I just got back. You notice.
Yeah, that's good.
You notice, as soon as he seen he couldn't get no fake shit out of dude, he switches everything up. Watch this.
This phone about to hang up. I'm gonna call right back. I'm gonna connect, but yeah, we're gonna talk.
Yeah, definitely. I'm here for you, man. I pray for you.
From a federal prison.
You said what?
No, I said I'm here for you, bro. I'm here.
Yeah, I know. I know you're
bro. We got love for you.
Yeah, definitely. Hold on, I'm gonna call right back.
His 10 minutes just got up, but he's gonna call right back.
Now listen to this big old war talk like she even know what's going on.
Good, 1 second. How you doing, Zoe?
We always got love for him, bro.
Yeah.
Like when you was here, we had fun. Yeah, you had fun with me in Miami. You notice that when she said, "How you doing, Zoe?" He didn't even acknowledge the bitch. I'm gonna show y'all why after this clip. That's really good people. I stay in touch with these people too.
That's what's up. What's up. Yeah, he just wanted to set the record straight because, obviously, he's on podcasts talking about how no one could ever run him out of no city and whatnot.
The nigga already then said, "I don't know what you talking about with Wack." But watch this.
So, he just wanted.
So that Wack?
Yes. Hold on 1 second. He's calling back. So that's why Cannon just wanted to get to the bottom of it so he could clear the air because, Wack is, a bitch. I called him a bitch many times, but hold on 1 second.
I think I saw that. Somebody said it to you.
You saw that. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me get him on.
You have a prepaid collect call from
Luce Cannon.
an inmate at a federal prison. This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To hear the cost of this call, press 4 now. To accept, you may begin speaking now.
Hello?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no, definitely. When I'm we're gonna hit the streets. We're gonna go running.
Yo, you wild, man. When you get down, you gotta get money. Stay on the money. You're very smart. Listen, you know how to get money. I know you. That's but me and Freeway, we cool. We call me. Yeah, that's family.
Yeah, no, we definitely. He was telling us a story about how he chased out Wack, Bubble Butt.
All right. Thank you so much. So,
Lucy just told Zoe that he chased out Bubble Butt, and right before we could hear Zoe's response, it cut straight to Sharice Mills thanking him. So we already know something got edited out right there. We don't know if Porky cut that part because Zoe admitted he really did run him out. Or if Lucy cut it because the dude might have said something incriminating. Either way, it doesn't even matter. It was all said on a federally recorded line.
We'll talk. We'll catch up and listen. Listen.
Yes.
You know, we're gonna set the record straight and let everybody know what's what, because we're not about to make it people think like Wack100 some fake narratives and fake plays, talking about no one could ever chase him. He did a whole podcast.
Like Luce good in Miami. Luce was with me in the hood. Luce was there with us in the city. Actually.
Now, y'all catch the bitch play, right? Now, you know what I do when I heard this? I called the nigga. Let's see what he got to say.
Let's get right to it.
Yeah. What up, bro? Yeah. So. Hello? What up, bro? Yo, Luce Cannon and that fat bitch he called you yesterday. Yo, I had a party at Wack100. That's cool. Yeah, I hear you. Listen. Yeah, the Luce Cannon and that fat bitch he called you yesterday, talking about asking you if you ran me out or something. What are you talking about? Yeah, I told him that's not me. I never heard of that story, but that's not it. I told him, yeah, maybe somebody else, but not me. And as far as I know, Michael Zoe always said good shit about you. When I talked to Mac, let me ask you something, bro. Yeah. I don't know how you know Luce Cannon, but back in our day, where we come from, what know Luce Cannon? And you...
Watch this. Watch how Luce sitting there acting like he know this nigga. Remember Gigi always says this, Luce will meet a nigga through a nigga.
Porky said Lucy always knows somebody through somebody else. But that's exactly how Porky moves too. He met Simon through somebody else. He met Reggie through somebody else. He met The Game through somebody else. He met Ray J through somebody else. He met Mark Stevens and even Shaquille O'Neal through somebody else. And the list just keeps going. So if that's the standard, Porky's no different.
Watch how Luce Cannon knows this nigga. Pay attention.
Luce Cannon only came around me when I was about to sign Black China, and he was dating Black China. So my lawyer brought Black China to me, so that's how I met him. Yeah, so but I already know him like that. You that, bro.
He knows Luce Cannon through she got business with Black China. He said, I don't know him like that. Watch Sharice, the hippopotamus, faking like, hey, yeah, this. Watch this.
I've been down there a long time ago. Yeah. So you met this nigga through... I met him through Black China, yeah. You know what's crazy? He got his fat bitch calling you on the three-way like she know you, and the whole time she calling you based upon this weirdo met you to another. I don't even know the girl. I don't even know what she look like. So you don't even know the I never met her. All right, call me when you done. Call me when you done. When they called me, I was lost. I don't know what's going on at all. I'll be down there in about a month, so I'll see you when I get there. All right, bro. All right.
Listen, man. You mother living a fake life. I'm confused. Is anybody else not confused? I'm confused now. Sharice, nobody knows you. You called a nigga that knows Luce Cannon based upon Black China, another bitch. You talking on the phone like you the other. This why he didn't acknowledge you. Nobody knows you. Marley Marl knows you from tossing you up. He said he was sleeping in the London hotel. You didn't have no motherfucking money. He let you sleep over there in the little chair. Woke up, you had his swipe in your mouth. Somebody else just called me the other day saying the same shit. You getting ran. 4 other 6-0s got footage of you getting ran. But I'm going to let 600 expose that. End of the day, listen, wasn't no loose cannon when niggas was out here really moving and shaking and baking. The world only knows who loose cannon is for Wack100. Wack100 shared the light. The first time you came to No Jump, you was half naked. We was already warned that Luce you out. I told my girl, baby, this is half naked with nothing on. Nipples showing, lace, everything see-through. We called to the home front. They said, look, bro, the nigga pimps the bitch out. Pay attention. Ain't nobody allowing a woman to show up like that, sit down at the table with a bunch of looking like that. And it was crazy. It was like that. You built like a walrus for real. Feet is wide as a mother. Her feet is about the width of a loaf of bread. No troll, no cap. Swear to God. And then she got the nerve to wear Balenciagas. Is this out her mind? You can't be no wide foot wearing no mother bulky ass shoe. Are you okay? Like you mad at me because Luce Cannon sends me the picture of the Virginia panties. I didn't tell him to send me that. The nigga said, I'm glad this bitch lost the baby. That's what he said. I said, I put it up. That's it. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at him. You knew I could only get it if he sent it to me. I didn't tell him to send it to me. What you mad at? Yeah, you call niggas out your name, but you ain't never had a fight in your life. You just right there, right there. Ain't nobody worried about you. Use the bozo. You the one ain't figured it out. But what we just did figure out is you thought you was gonna call that man and get him to say some shit. And the minute he didn't say it, all of a sudden Luce gotta get off the phone. He gets off the phone, you get on the phone. Yeah, because we just tried to clear up. She cleared it up. But Wack cleared it up today. I called him. Wack, you know how far back you go with our people. I told him I didn't know what they're talking about.
I'm gonna keep it real. Whoever this Zoe dude is, he needs to be seriously worried right now. He's getting calls from a dude in federal prison, trying to entrap him. Then on top of that, he's got a known federal informant, CS2 badges, hitting his line on another call. At some point, he's got to stop and ask himself, what the hell is going on? Because right now, it's looking like the feds are calling him back to back to back.
Where you know this nigga from? I know him from Black China. We was doing a deal with Black China. He came with Black China. Once again, you always the nigga that get to know a nigga through another nigga. You never the nigga. We exposed you trying to snitch and line it up with that motherfucker unalive and that money mark. You got mad. Exposers called your attorney. We're going to rerun that next week. And the attorney exposed that what you was trying to do. Listen, bro, go your way. You was a rat, snitch ass nigga like your daddy's a snitch ass nigga. We gave the paperwork to your twin brother. You in there with the nigga that was gonna rob and kill you, your mama, and kidnap your mama and your twin brothers. I got that paperwork too, on Paro. We just ain't let it go. But you in there with Big, you putting in work for a nigga. Hold on, let me read this work for y'all. Y'all gonna trip off this shit. Uh-oh. Watch this work right here. Y'all think y'all seen some shit? Watch this work. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send this work. I'm gonna send this one page right here to our morning show chat. Just so y'all got it. Media team, here you go. Y'all can use this as a cover sheet. See, I be trying to spare niggas, but I don't know what's wrong with niggas, man. All right. Let me show you how much of a bozo you is. Now, Luce Cannon daddy snitched Eddie Boy we fuck with on Eddie Boy little brother. He ratted on him. He lied snitched on him. But y'all finna be over this.
Let's get right to it.
Nigga, you running around with Big U putting in work for Big U. Watch this shit.
Let's not forget, Big U is in federal custody right now, fighting his case. And what does CS2 badges do? He gets on Clubhouse, knowing full well the feds are listening, and tells Lucy he was out here putting in work for Big U. That right there shows you exactly how this dude operates. He acts like he's just out here reading paperwork. But nah, this man is actively telling. That's his real agenda. And like I said before, Lucy's telling on him too. These dudes are in a full-blown race to snitch on each other. And let's not forget, at one point him and his wife replacement, R&B, were sitting down having dinner with Lucy and his wife replacement. These dudes were best friends. Porky used to run around bragging that he had keys to Big U's house. Now look at what he's doing. This is how we know. It's only a matter of time before he gets Love's boys.
The individuals in the vehicle were Michael Shelton, a.k.a. Slim, a person unidentified at this point in time, is Big Cat, who was on the passenger side. Shelton was driving. A person known as Lattimore Nelson, also known as No Good, and a person called Big U, true name Eugene Henley, were in the rear portion of the vehicle. The vehicle stopped in front of George Williams. The person known as Big Cat was holding a handgun in his hand. His arm was extended outside the passenger portion of the vehicle, which was on the side of George Williams. George Williams, you guys, is Luce Cannon's father. George Williams was ordered to enter the vehicle, which he did. What did he say? What happened then? At that time, the suspects drove George Williams to several locations. One of them being his ex-wife, who was by his twin sons, who had twin sons by him. That house was pointed out to George Williams by Michael Shelton, who was the driver of the vehicle. He asked George Williams if he knew who lived there. George Williams acknowledged, yes, my wife and my twin boys live there. Oh, we ain't done. You bust ass nigga. You running around here putting in work for a nigga who didn't kidnap your daddy and finna kill and kidnap you and your mama. He also was driven to his grandmother's house, pointed out that location by Michael Shelton again. Asked if he knew who lived there. Of course he answered, yes I do. My grandmother lives there. And he was told that he wasn't to go to court and testify against Rodney Glaze. Right? That if he did go to court and testify against Rodney Glaze, that his grandmother, his ex-wife, and his children, I haven't been able to determine if it was his new wife nor his girlfriend, her parents were all going to be smoked. They also, Michael Shelton, also told him that if the police hide him out until it's time to go to court, eventually they will catch up with him. Maybe 6 months later, whenever. Eventually they'll catch up with him. Big U, Eugene Henley, told George Williams that if he didn't have anything to lose and that he bet not show up in court. He better not be anywhere near the court, and that Rodney Glaze bet not do any time in this case. Nigga, you boy, you in there looking at a RICO about putting in some work for the very nigga who was threatening to kill you, your brother, and your mama, and your grandmama. How much of a bozo can you be? Hold on, media team. Let me get you that page too. That's bad work.
Shout out to Exposures.
Uh-oh.
Listen, just because a nigga ain't said nothing, don't mean we ain't got it. Now, you can think that big old big draw to yours, Hungry Hippo number 1, 2, 3, and 4, because she's the bitch man in the mother phones. And at some point in time, the big, you know, she got to take lead. Now, Luce, let's talk about it. Remember Sharice's mama, the one living in Arizona, the one who you said got a better body than your own girl, but she's her mama, the one you said is a head doctor that gives you head to and from the airport when you pick her up and drop her off? Yeah, won't y'all have a conversation about that? The one you tried to out and prostitute to OG Blue out of New York, right? Yeah, until OG Blue picked up on it and stopped returning the big calls. I'm going to leave it right there. But Sharice, not only did he say your mama got a better body than you, which I can't lie, she does. You built like a walrus. The bitch do got a better body than you. We seen her. He also said her throat is deeper than yours. I'm going to let y'all live with that. I got a whole war chest over here full of a whole lot of shit. I fire back when I want to. Luce, you a federal penitentiary behind putting in work doing robberies for a nigga